It's the Brew City Rider coming at you this time with a 3R challenge. So Smitty from Smitty Independent Freedom nominated me for the 3R challenge, and specifically for why I ride my Harley-Davidson Softail Custom. Smitty is a cool beer drinking, Harley riding bloke from down under in Australia. And he rides a beautiful, I believe it's a 1991 custom Softail, very similar to mine. So if you're not familiar, as I really wasn't either, the 3R challenge is somebody nominates you and you give the 3 reasons why you ride the bike that you ride. So I'll attempt to give you my reasons for riding this bike here in this video. So number 1, Harley-Davidson's always been my dream bike. Keep in mind I grew up in Milwaukee, the hometown of Harley-Davidson. And for myself and all my buddies, that was just the bike to have. That was the dream. I was kind of infatuated with the look and the sound and the mystique and lifestyle of the whole Harley-Davidson thing. Now, over the years as a young man, I owned and rode many a Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and they were all fine bikes. Had a lot of fun with them. Got me every place I needed to go. But still, in the back of my mind, I was just waiting for the day when I could own my first Harley-Davidson. So anyway, that's number 1. Number 2, why this specific Harley-Davidson? Well, let me just tell you a little story before I get into that. So in June of 1988, Harley-Davidson was celebrating its 85th anniversary. I was at work as a young deputy assigned to the jail. I was sitting at work that Saturday listening to a live feed of the 85th anniversary celebration. The radio DJs were broadcasting live from down there, and I remember just so wanting to be there on a Harley-Davidson. Instead, I was sitting in jail working. But that got me to thinking. I had been at the sheriff's office for about a year at that point. I was like, wait a minute. I think I can actually afford a Harley now. So that very next Monday, I went to Suburban Harley in Thiensville. And I already knew which model I wanted, which is what I'm getting to. The Softail Custom, and they had 3 of them in stock, and anyway, I ended up buying one that day. So I grew up in the 60s, and as you know, in the 60s, choppers were all the rage, and I was just infatuated with Harley-Davidson choppers. So the Softail Custom is the closest thing you can get to a factory chopper, or at least it was at the time. So naturally, that's what I wanted. It's long and low and mean looking, and that was the bike for me, boy. So that's number 2. And number 3, why this particular one? Well, I don't have the original paint job on it, obviously, but I will throw in a picture right about here. I still have the original tanks. I had gone down in 2004 and damaged all the original tins. But blue and silver was my favorite color combo. And I got the candy cobalt blue and silver metallic two-tone Softail custom. Is a thing of beauty. And when I got this repainted after the accident, you can see I stuck with the original color theme of blue and silver. One unusual thing about my particular bike, which they couldn't even answer at the Harley dealership, nobody had ever seen a frame anything other than black. Well, my frame came from the factory in cobalt blue. So that's one very unique thing about this bike. So thanks, Smitty, for nominating me for this challenge. Like I was telling him over on Instagram, this is the very first time I've ever been nominated for any kind of a challenge. So I appreciate it, brother. And go check him out. Again, he's at Smitty Independent Freedom. I'll leave a link down in the description. And now I'm supposed to nominate somebody. I guess you can nominate up to 3 people. I'm just going to make one nomination. And that's a guy that I've been following since the very start of his channel. My buddy over in England, Billy 4Rocks. Billy's a real cool guy. He's working on a garage project right now, so I figure we got to get him back on the bike. So Billy, give us your 3 reasons for riding that big bad Triumph Tiger Explorer you got. I'll also leave a link to his channel down in the description. So that'll do it for BCR on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to continue riding. It's a beautiful hot summer day here on July 1st in southeast Wisconsin. So everybody take her easy, have a good day. BCR out.